So you have sensitive teeth and you want to use an electric toothbrush, but there are so many options out there. What do you choose? I'll break it down for you guys in this video. So first of all, before diving into specific brands, you need to ask yourself, why are your teeth sensitive? And is it your teeth or your gums? Because if it's your teeth that are sensitive, you need to look out for two things: a pressure sensor and a sensitive brush head option. The sensitive brush head option just means the bristles are softer. Here's the thing, if your teeth are sensitive, it's likely because you have exposed dentin, or the second or inner layer of your tooth is exposed, and that's a direct connection to your nerves inside your tooth. Now, there are a few reasons for exposed dentin, one of which is aggressive brushing. So super important when you're looking for an electric toothbrush that it has a pressure sensor. Not all electric toothbrushes have a pressure sensor, so look out for that. Now, if your gums are sensitive, that's another story. Couple of things for the gums. First of all, a pressure sensor is still a good idea. Honestly, just generally a pressure sensor is a good idea. I would have thought that everyone could tell, if they're pressing too hard, it should hurt their teeth or their gums, but that is not the case. I have seen some extra frayed toothbrushes. It's crazy. So if your gums are sensitive, look for a pressure sensor in your next electric toothbrush. And then same as for sensitive teeth, with sensitive gums, you want to look for a sensitive brush head option, which is basically softer brush bristles. Actually, I feel like a good rule of thumb for electric toothbrushes is just go ahead and get a sensitive brush head, no matter if you have sensitive teeth or gums or not. I feel like electric toothbrushes are already so powerful that it's just best to get a soft bristled brush head option right off the bat. The other thing to look for is the different cleaning modes. You don't need a ton, but it's helpful to have a few options and basically try to go with the lowest option. Usually it's something like gum care or beginner mode or low power. I actually wish they would just do the movements per minute and disclose how many rotations or movements it offers per minute instead of doing something vague like whitening. Like, what does that even mean? But I guess I'm probably the only technical nerd out there. Maybe not. But anyway, I digress. Now, there are a couple of other features across electric toothbrushes like Bluetooth connectivity and apps and AI mapping that shows you where you missed your spots, although I feel like those things are very finicky. And then of course things like battery life and portability or design. I feel like all of those things are secondary, not unimportant, but secondary if you're looking for an electric toothbrush specifically for sensitive teeth or sensitive gums. Regardless, the big catch is no matter how many modes or pressure sensors or AI stuff is in your electric toothbrush, your brush is not going to solve your gum problems necessarily. If you really want to get to the root of things, you need to figure out what's causing your gum sensitivity or your tooth sensitivity, fix that, and then support it with good oral hygiene routine and a nice electric toothbrush. Okay, now let's talk about specific brands. So my all-time favorite electric toothbrush, although technically I don't really use an electric toothbrush on the regular, that's another topic. Generally speaking, I've always been a fan of the Oral-B. Although their latest model I'm not a huge fan of, I've kind of stuck with the Smart 5000 as my favorite Oral-B option. And again, check if they have a sensitive brush head option. I believe they do for the Oral-B. Now, the biggest reason why I like Oral-B as an electric toothbrush is it has a round brush head and it rotates and pulsates. So it's very similar to some of the dental tools that we use at the dental office to like polish off any plaque. Here's the thing though, you're either an Oral-B person or you're a Sonicare person, meaning you either like the round pulsating, oscillating stuff, or you prefer the more oval shaped vibrating toothbrush. If you fall into the Sonicare category, there are actually a lot of different off-brand electric toothbrushes that follow that same design, and a lot of them are very comparable to the Sonicare. Some are even better, especially for the price point. Honestly, I can't really say specific brands. I guess off the top of my head, Oclean X Pro Elite comes to mind, just a solid brush. The Laifen Wave, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. The thing I really like about it actually is the brush, the sensitive brush head has very thin, soft bristles, so it can get under your gums very well while staying gentle. And it not only vibrates, but it actually, the brush head itself kind of moves side to side. Actually, I made a video on it, so you can check it out, Laifen review or something like that. Plus, it's like super customizable. If you get the app, you can really dial in which mode or how powerful you want the brush to work. Okay guys, and Quip. I've never actually been a fan of Quip just because they have an electric toothbrush, but you still have to use it like a manual. It's confusing and misleading, but recently they came out with an oscillating toothbrush similar to the Oral-B, and I've tried it out and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It does a great job. It's got soft bristles, a few different cleaning modes, and surprisingly for the price point, even a pressure sensor sensor, and a 2-minute timer. It's actually currently the electric toothbrush that I use when I use an electric toothbrush. Anyway, plenty of options out there. I'll leave a couple of links down below to the toothbrushes that I mentioned, but ultimately it's your choice whether you prefer the round oscillating type brush head or the oval vibrating type of brush head. Bottom line, as long as you have a pressure sensor and soft bristled brush head option, what's most important is actually how you use your toothbrush versus what kind of brush you have. All right guys, a couple of other tips / best practices. Number one, using a good toothpaste. I personally use a nanohydroxyapatite toothpaste. This helps with sensitive teeth because it actually rebuilds your enamel on a microscopic level, basically strengthening your tooth structure and decreasing sensitivity. Another toothpaste ingredient I feel like you should be aware of, especially if you're dealing with sensitive gums, is stannous fluoride. I'm not a huge fan of fluoride, but stannous fluoride itself is actually known to prevent or slow down the process of plaque buildup, which is one of the main culprits of gum sensitivity and gum disease. Number two, more important than the type of brush you have is how you use what you have. So if you need a refresher on how to use an electric toothbrush, I actually made a demo on my own teeth. So I'll leave a link down below to the video I made on that. Number three, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm personally not a huge fan of going to the dentist, but it might be a good idea for you to visit a dentist, get a consult, especially if you are dealing with sensitive teeth or sensitive gums, see what they say, see what options they give you. Okay. In a nutshell, look for a pressure sensor, look for a soft bristle brush head option. At the end of the day, what's more important is how you use what you have. And at the end of the day, your electric toothbrush, no matter what you choose, won't actually solve your sensitivity problems. You need to get to the root of the cause, fix that, and then support it with a good electric toothbrush. And then again, I'll have some links down below to the specific toothbrushes that I mentioned and a link to my free guide just to get you started if you kind of just want to get your feet wet. That's such a weird visual when we're talking about teeth. Okay, tangent alert. Comment below which brush you plan on using. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of your teeth.